to start our value artwork, you're going to need a navy blue piece of paper, a pencil, a circle template, then each person will get a small cup of white paint. Each table will get a tray of blue paint. You will need a paintbrush and a placemat so we do not get the table dirty. The first thing I want you to do is write your name in the middle, really big, on the back. Go. When you're ready, I want you to turn it over the landscape way, the long way. The first step is to trace the circle template in the middle. Hold it with your left hand and trace with your right hand, or your strong hand. Now we are ready to paint. You put your pencil back in the basket and you will grab your paintbrush and your white paint. The first thing we're going to do is very simple. We're going to create our high value, which is just white. And you're going to paint that circle white when I say go. Make sure that you are using plenty of paint so you do not see any paper through. Go ahead and paint your circle white. Now we are going to start to add blue to our white paint to create different values. We're going to go from light all the way to dark using this dark blue at the very end. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my brush, and you will each dip your paintbrush in a blue just a little bit. You don't need a ton. So from the same blue, you're going to dip it in your white paint and mix it. Next, you're going to paint a circle right around your white. Notice I am overlapping just a little bit. That's okay. Make sure that you are using plenty of paint. Go. Next, we are going to create another value. So we're going to add even more blue. This time, when I say go, you're going to dip your brush, get a little bit more blue, not a ton, but a little bit more blue, and mix it in your white, making it a little darker. Then you will continue that circle going around. I'm overlapping a little bit so that you do not see any navy blue paper in here. Go. Let's make another value, a darker value. So again, I'm going to grab even more blue and put it in my paint, mixing it in my paint, making it darker and darker as we go. Going in the same circle. Notice how they're all about the same size here. I'm not making any of the circles really big or really small. They're all about the same size. So go ahead and make your third value. Again, we will add more blue. This time I want you to grab quite a bit more blue and mix it in. Then you will paint it when I say go again. so you can't see any of the blue paper. Now you will notice how a circle will get wider, but it won't necessarily get taller. So I'm going to paint almost off my page now with this fourth value. Go.
Just rather do that 15 minutes early.
The next thing you're going to do is you're going to grab even more blue paint. You want to start making it very dark. So you're going to mix your paint. I think I could use even a little bit more, so grab even more blue paint. Mix it in. Again, when I say go, you're going to paint in that circle. Make sure that your blue piece of paper is on the placemat here so you can paint right on the placemat and not get it on the table. Starting where I left off over here. Go. We have 2 more values left. This last one we're going to grab lots of blue paint. If you need more blue paint, I will come around and give you more. We need a little bit more blue paint. Leave a little bit in the corners for our darkest blue. Go. And our final one, I'll come around with a little bit more blue, and you're actually going to take the original blue for our last color. It's okay if your brush is a little dirty with lighter values. You're going to dip right in there and paint the corners. Again, make sure the placemat is underneath you. You're going right up to the value, glass value, and to the edge. It's okay if you get paint right on the placemat. And if you have a little bit of room left over at the end, like I do on this side, make sure you're covering that up. So go ahead and make your darkest value. The next thing you're going to do, you're actually going to take your paintbrush. We are done using our paintbrush, and you can set it on your tray so it does not get the table dirty. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to add speckles for snowflakes. So I'm going to come around, and each table is going to get a new paint color. You're going to take one end of the Q-tip, and you're going to make small dots for snowflakes all over your value painting. So it looks like a nice winter sky. When you feel like you have enough snowflakes, you are done with your value artwork.